Fellow Amazonians, my dear people of southern Cameroons, the question I hear everywhere, the statement I hear everywhere as I listen to people talk to me, I hear on social media, I read on WhatsApp, different fora, everybody uses this statement. Spoilers use this statement. The killers of our children, schemers, regime apologists, Ambazonians, and the one Cameroon do-nothing federalists, they also use it. The statement is, our boys are dying. Our children are dying. And that's the statement that catches your sympathy, that these people really love the people of Amazonia. They want you to know that they love the people of Amazonia. Everybody wants you to know that they love the people of Southern Cameroons. That there are some people who don't care for these that are being killed. So they start by saying, our children are dying. So they have your attention. They know that you consider them as some sympathizers. But the question I want to ask you now, right now, is, are you still in the struggle? Are you part of the struggle? I don't care how much you are aware that people are dying. The question is, are you in this struggle? Where do you belong? If you belong on our side, on the side that it considers itself the victim, and you are saying our children are dying, our children are dying, there are only two things. If you are serious and you are still part of the struggle, there are only two things you can do. It is either you stop the killers or you arm the victims. That's the two moral positions you can take. Stop the killers is moral, or arm the victim if you cannot stop the killers. For those of you who say you want peace to return, what have you done to stop the killers? What are you doing to stop the killers? What have you done? And if you cannot do anything, or you have not been able to do anything to stop the killers, what are you doing right now as we speak? What are you doing to arm the victim, to protect the victim? Because the best protection for the victim who is being assailed by the enemy is to arm that person to defend himself. That is the moral thing to do. That's the right thing to do. Some people say, but children are dying, but people are dying, our people are dying. And so what? Let me ask you, if our children stop defending themselves, will they be safe? If our children today decide not to defend themselves again, will that take their killers away from their communities? The answer is no. Why? Because the people who are killing our children, they kill them when they are not armed. They kill them when they have nothing to do with the resistance. They pull them out from their houses and kill them. They killed Baby Mata. Baby Mata is a fighter. They killed the students in Kumba. Are those fighters? They pull them out from their houses, from cars, or trying to transport themselves from one place to another. They pull them out, take them to bushes and kill them. They harvest them from homes and go and kill them summarily from the ages of 14 upward. Are they fighters? No. So you cannot say that if our children stop defending themselves, they will be safe. No, they kill them. They kill civilians. They kill the innocent. So is it the one that has been armed that will come back quietly at home that I'm no more fighting, that will be safe? They kill grandmothers. They burn their houses. They burn them in homes. They burn women. They burn mothers of 80 years, Mama Happy, and so on. Are these fighters? If you cannot stop the killers, arm the victims. That is the moral thing to do. And that's what I want to tell you people. If you say our people are dying and we have to do something, let's do something, let's do something. The question is, what are you doing? When I ask you, are you in the struggle? You say yes. And when I ask you, how are you in the struggle? You tell me about when you started this thing in 1990. And how you also marched in the United Nations in 1996. And how in 2016 you did this and you were part of this, and you were part of this consortium, and we're the people who did this. And you will show me pictures of demonstrations. You will show me videos. That's how, is that what you mean by you are in the struggle? No. No. Some people will tell you they are in the struggle. They will say, I belong to this WhatsApp forum. I belong to this WhatsApp forum. We are the ones talking. We are the ones teaching these people and answering them, challenging them in different forums. We are in the struggle. Every now and then you make a Facebook page, a Facebook post, so you are in the struggle. No. That's not being part of the struggle. Many people in the different WhatsApp fora and Facebook and different platforms attending Zoom meetings and talking in different town halls, they have actually surrendered. They have left the struggle. They have left the struggle. That's the fact. Because the only thing that puts you in the struggle, let me tell you, the only thing that puts you in the struggle is what you are doing to defend the victims. If you are not doing anything right now today, now as you are hearing this message, if you are not doing anything to defend our victims, our boys and girls and mothers and fathers and children, if you are not doing anything that is helping them right now to defend themselves, you are not in the struggle. Once in a while, you make one Facebook post, you say you are in the struggle. Nothing. You are not in the struggle. Many people come and say, "Oh, I don't like the IG. I don't like Zaria Mafia. I don't like my trip to Boya. I don't like this, and I don't like this. I don't like Kondengi. I don't like Dr. Sako. I don't like this one. But I'm in the struggle." You are in the struggle. Okay, let me ask you. You are in the struggle. You don't like all these things, but you are in the struggle. What have you done in the past 1 week or two to put substance in the hands of the boys and the girls and the people we have on the ground who are defending themselves? What have you done? What have you done? That's what puts you in the struggle. Not holding meetings up and down, not attending meetings and belonging to WhatsApp fora and writing here and there. That's not what puts you in this resistance. That's not what puts you in this in this struggle. No. Many have retired. If you are not doing anything again, you talk, you write, but you don't give your money, you have left the struggle. You have surrendered. You don't give money. You don't arm your people in your local government. They made a draft. We made a draft here. The money is not coming to me. It has not added a dime to my life. It is for your local government and your county. You are well able, intelligent people, smart people, experienced people of all kinds of professions. You are soldiers, retired soldiers, military experts, scientists. You are there in your local government and your county. And I said, let this draft go to your local government, to your county, primarily for the defense of your people, primarily for the defense of your own people, your own kindred, your own brothers and sisters. You came out on the television and you announced how you're going to draft. You announced this amount of money and that amount of money. 1,000, 2,000. Some said I will give this amount to every local government in Amazonia. You came out on television and took the fame and deceived the people that you are going to give them this amount of money. And the boys rejoice and the people rejoice. I want to congratulate those who did not just come to take the fame of the moment, but actually dipped their hands in their pockets and gave that money. I want to say thank you. Now, for you who did that show and you announced those figures, you went everywhere announcing all those figures, and you have not redeemed probably a dime. What is wrong with you? How are you part of the struggle? What is your problem? Your problem is you don't have the right priorities. If your priority is that our boys are dying, our people are dying, they are being killed, genocide is going on and you need to stop it, and you make a pledge to your local government and your county and you don't redeem it 6 months, 7 months after, you are not in this struggle. You are not in this struggle. You used to be in this struggle. The day you stop being in this struggle is the day you stop putting your hand in your pocket to support the efforts and the resistance on the ground. That's the day you left the struggle. I don't care where you still belong. You might say you belong to this organization, you belong to that one, you are this, you are the one writing this and that. That is the day you quit. Because if the resistance fails on the ground, this whole thing ends. So the day you quit is the day you stopped supporting the resistance on the ground, period. And that's why I coined the word coalition for surrender, because many have surrendered, but they are hanging in different groups. They have surrendered. If you want to know they have surrendered, listen to them. They will just tell you how many people are dying, how many people are dying. People are dying. Ask them, what have you done to stop the killing? What have you done to arm the victim? Nothing. Not a dollar. If you don't love me, love your people. If you won't support me, of course, after I don't need support. Support your people. Arm your people. Help your people. Stop the genocide. It is easier for you to arm the victim than to stop the killer, because La Republique is ruthless and they have decided to kill their way to normalcy. They have decided to annihilate all of us, the people of Southern Cameroon, in order to take our land for free and keep us as their perpetual slaves. It is easier for us to arm our people against these monsters than to dream that we are going to transform these monsters into some angels and stop them from haunting our people. Right now, as I speak, they are all over your villages, all over your towns, paying some killers in plain cloth and uniforms everywhere, trying to kill our people. Find and delete. That is their mission until Amazonia becomes their property and we become their slaves forever. That is their mission. That is their mission. I don't care how many years you have been in this so-called struggle, because you wrote this and wrote that in this email and that email, or you used to give. In those days, I gave my money, I paid this and paid in those days. We are going to win this war by what we do today, not what we did in 1990. We are going to win this war by what we are doing right now, not what we did last year. We are going to win this war by the substance we put on the table now, not what we put yesterday. Support your county. There are people who have put their lives on the line. They have put their most valuable possession that they have, their lives on the line. You, for a whole year, you want to give $1,000 for this. You ended up giving $100. $100 times 10 is what? I mean, $100 divided by 10. Or is it 11 months now? You have been giving less than $10 a month. For those of you who have tried to give less than $10 a month, it's a disgrace. That is a disgrace. It's a shame. It only translates to one thing. You have quit the struggle. And there are many quitters around. You know it from their wallet. You know it from their commitment to support this struggle. That's a fact. To support with your substance. Many have withdrawn. They have surrendered. And when you stop supporting the resistance, when you stop funding the resistance, when you stop contributing, you look for all kinds of excuses, all kinds of mountain of excuses not to commit resources. What have you done? You have surrendered. You are only waiting for more people to be killed so that we can go and submit ourselves to as perpetual slaves to the Republic. Please, this is not a message to an individual. It's a message for everyone. Everyone, stop telling me they are killing our people. Tell me what you have just done right now to protect the victim, to defend the victim. Post your receipts online. That's the best statement you can make if you care for the victim. Because this war has just begun. Thank you.